Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Derrick.Benn, real estate agent here in the Pacific Northwest, selling Tacoma, Washington with eXp Realty. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about what to look for in a real estate agent. So for all of my agents and realtors that are chiming in, you want to take notes. These are qualities that you want to possess. I'm going to be talking about today's topic from the perspective of a client. These are qualities that I feel every agent must possess in order to properly provide excellent service. So tune in and let's jump right into it. All right, qualities that you want to look for when you are working with, or while you're interviewing an agent before you end up working with them. Number one, you want to make sure that agent is honest and has integrity. Let's think about it. None of us want to work with anyone where you have to question whether or not they're being honest. That's just not a good feeling, to always have to wonder, are they being forthcoming with me? Are they leaving anything out? Do they really have my best interest in mind? Make sure that they are honest and have integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is looking, even when the designated broker and the managing broker is not looking. Is this agent going to be doing the right thing? If it's someone that's dishonest, doesn't have integrity, then any chance they get to cut corners or do something that would only be in their favor, they will take that chance. Next on my list, and this is not in any unique order, next on my list is a problem solver. One of our jobs as real estate agents is to be problem solvers. If we're not solving your problems, then guess what? We're not doing any business. In this line of work, trust me, there are many problems to solve. Whether it's big or small, it's always going to be somewhere within the transaction or even before the transaction that there's a problem to solve. Just a couple of quick scenarios. In this current real estate market, there is a housing crisis that we're experiencing, a shortage of homes on the market. So what does that do? Home prices are higher than usual. There are a lot of bidding wars. And if your buyer does not want to pay an excessive amount of money or cannot, how are you going to solve that problem? One way to solve that problem is to not look at homes that are right at the maximum price. So if you, the buyer, you're only qualified at $500,000, then we shouldn't be looking at homes that are listed for $500,000. Another way to solve that problem is looking at homes that may have been listed on the market for a little longer than a week or even 2 weeks. You probably want to start 2 weeks plus. That agent has to know how to solve problems. Even along the way, if a problem arises, you want to work with someone who is willing to exhaust every possible option to solve your problem so that the deal does not fall through. Even from a seller perspective, your listing agent has to be able to solve problems. What if there are things in the home that you do not want to fix, but that's stopping the home from selling? How is your listing agent gonna solve that problem? This is a great one here. Attention to detail. Listen, if the agent does not pay attention to detail, so many mistakes can be made. Now, a lot of mistakes can be corrected and fixed fairly easily. So it's not going to take much to fix mistakes. But what if it's a mistake that really affects the deal and causes you to lose money or even lose leverage? So you want to make sure that they pay attention to detail. That means that they are concerned about you. Also, of course, they're concerned about themselves, their integrity, their livelihood, their name, their brand, and the company that they're working with. This is a great quality to have and an absolute must. Communication. Does the agent communicate well? Well, let's look at it in a couple of ways. When it comes to communication, is the agent able to clearly communicate the message that they're delivering to you? When they're explaining contracts, when they're explaining the possibilities, when they're explaining the method of attack on how to go about to work out the situation if you're a buyer, how to go about to get out there and shop for homes and to be able to get in contract. If your agent is on the listing side, are they delivering the message or conveying the message of where your money's going to go or how they're going to market the home? Communication is a must, right? So that's one side. And then the other side is, are they picking up the phone? Are they emailing? Are they sending the text messages to keep you updated? Are they checking in? Are they making sure if you have questions? Are they pulling those questions out of you to make sure that you have clarity and a peace of mind? So communication is an absolute must. Do they communicate with the escrow officer? Do they communicate with title? Do they communicate with the lender? Are they communicating at the level needed so that the whole process of you going through the purchase or sale is a seamless one? Another quality, and I bunched all these together, these are like 3 qualities in one, but hustle, tenacity, and negotiating skills. They all go together. You agree with me, don't you? Is this an agent that just sits back and really just takes it easy? Or do they go to bat for you? Do they really step up? Do they have the hustle? Are they checking every avenue possible to bring you that buyer, to bring you that home you desire, you have not seen on the market yet? Do they have the hustle? Are they making sure that you don't give up on your own goals, getting you motivated to get out there to make it happen when it comes to finding the home that you're looking for, getting you motivated to get things in place to get that home on the market and to get it sold? Do they have the hustle? Do they have the tenacity? All right? Are they encouraging you to not give up? Do they have the tenacity to hang in there and to work with you for over a year if it takes that long? And then do they have the negotiating skills? In this business, listen, real estate is a sales business. And so we put on so many hats and take on so many jobs as real estate agents. We have to possess all of these qualities. Not only that, we have to know when to put on that given hat and when to take off the other hat. So when it comes to negotiating, I have to take off the customer service hat and put on the negotiator hat, because the negotiator is leaving feelings out of the equation and really just going for bringing the negotiation together. I have to make this happen, and so I cannot be the passive customer service rep. So are they a great negotiator? Are they able to motivate you and the other side? They have to have the quality of being a great negotiator. Last but not least, the agent you are working with or interviewing, they have to be one that knows the market. In the sales business, you have to know your product. You have to know your product. You have to know your service. So do they know the market? I'm trying to think of a number of scenarios are coming to mind as I'm talking about this, but knowing the market. This is what you want to think about. Do they know how long homes are staying on the market? It's a bad thing for you as the client or potential client to know more than the agent who is supposed to be the real estate professional. Now, listen, as real estate agents, we can be wrong sometimes. And the client, you can be right sometimes, and we both can be wrong. But do they know the market? Do they know how long homes are staying on the market before going into contract? Do they know the amount of inventory that's out there? Do they know the market? Look for all of these qualities in the agent that you're working with. My real estate agents and realtors, you want to possess these qualities. These are things that agents have to work on consistently in order to be a top tier agent. If you want to have a peace of mind and know that you've chosen the right agent for the job of getting your home sold, or the job of finding you the home that you're looking for, or finding you that home that is the best fit for you and your household, then look for these qualities. Now, if you come up with any other qualities that you think are important, go ahead and type those in the comment section. I'd be glad to hear your feedback. And make sure that you stay tuned for the next video. But before you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you hit all so that you're alerted each time I upload a new video. If nothing else, I'll see you in the next video.